Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and in today's video I want to share with you a game which is going to have a picturesque finish. On the white side is Russian and Soviet Ukrainian chess master Fyodor Duz-Khotimirsky, and his opponent is Russian chess player and composer of chess problems and endgame studies Arvid Kubbel. He was a brother of renowned composers Yevgeny and Leonid Kubbel. This game is from 1925 USSR Championship, and Duz-Khotimirsky opened up with d4. Kubbel's answer was d5, knight f3, knight f6, c4. White goes for queen's gambit, c6, Slav defense, c takes d5. This is the exchange variation, knight c3, knight c6, and knight e5. As you know, modern theory recommends bishop f4, and then e3. These are the main moves, but in our game we have knight e5 continuation, and seems like that this is something which is not giving white much. Knight goes back on d7 and f4. White is protecting the central pawn, but is doing it at the cost of somewhat damaging his pawn structure. Better is playing e4. If d takes e4, then queen a4, pinning the knight, and then white can go for queen takes e4. Instead we have f4, f6, black is hurrying to undermine white's center, queen h5 check. Better was playing bishop d3 and forcing black to lock up the king side. Black can't capture on e5 because there is queen h5 check coming, but instead we have queen h5 check, and this is a tricky queen maneuver which doesn't give white much. Queen b6 is now on the board, neutralizing the threat. Bishop d3, bishop g7, e takes f6, black recaptured. Bishop b5 check and king f7. Nothing wrong with black's position, of course. Black will now castle by hand. Queen h4, king g8. There it goes, finally black king is finding a safe shelter. a5, queen d6, bishop a4, bishop d7. b3, and black queen jumps on b4 in hope of pillaging white's queen side. Bishop goes on d2. Now the knight is hanging, white protected it, and rook a c8. Here an exchange on d7 followed, after which white made a bad move, played rook a4. Better is playing knight takes d5. If queen takes d2, then rook a d1, and now if queen c2, then check. And if here, then rook takes d7. White is getting a very nice piece play, you know. Although after rook a d1, black can give up the queen and get a better position. Yeah, compared to queen c2, of course, this is way better. You are not giving your opponent a single chance of counterplay. But even so, even with the line queen takes d5, this is a better line than the one which we see in our game. Rook a4 was made, so black won the pawn on b3, rook b1, queen c2. Rook a2, queen d3, black king is successfully managing to escape, and white is winning the pawn on b7. Rook f7, protecting the knight. Knight a4, d4, striking in the center. Suddenly, like a spring, now black will open up the position, activate his pieces, and white is in trouble. Yeah, already there are serious problems in white's camp. There is a huge disharmony. Queen goes back on e1, d takes e3. Now you can't recapture with the queen because this bishop d4 can appear on the board. That's why white recaptured with the bishop, but anyways, bishop d4 followed. Here white played rook e2, but even if bishop takes d4, then again, this won't save you, you know. And then queen d5, forking the rooks. If rook b2, then simply rook takes f4. In our game we have rook e2, but anyways, rook takes f4 followed. Yeah, this is a distraction, guys. With this move, black is also sacrificing the knight on d7, and now a question arises how I should proceed. Of course, when making rook takes f4 move, black saw all this, saw rook takes d7 coming, and he knew what he was going to do, you know. There it goes, there is a back rank weakness, and black went for queen e2. The queen is untouchable because checkmate will follow very quickly, right? And then there is no defense. After queen takes e2, white played rook d8 check, trying to deflect the rook from the c file, but black cold-heartedly played king f7, a very, very beautiful move. And now if you take a look at the position, you can see that all black pieces are on prize. Yeah, this is crazy, guys, but the one who is winning is black. Here white played rook f8 check. This is a desperation, of course. Black simply won it. Check, king g8, and at this point finally white resigned. At the tournament, this game took the second brilliancy prize, and hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you enjoyed this final combination, and yeah, this picturesque position as well. Rook f4, queen e2, followed by a marvelous king f7 move, and we have 4 emprise pieces. In the end, a simple chess puzzle where the task is to win with the white pieces. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.